If there was one question I'd heard 1,000 times, it was this.
Why haven't you found yourself a nice wife yet? You're such a wonderful man.
I laughed off the question, as I had done 1,000 times before, and climbed out from under old Mrs. Abernathy's sink, stretching a few twitches and aches out of my bulky frame before wiping my wet hands down the front of my hardware store apron. Well, a new strainer should stop the leak. I've also replaced the rubber gaskets and tightened the washers on the trap, so with any luck... I turned the kitchen faucet, ran the water, and bent low to check the pipes underneath weren't leaking at all. There you go. Good as new.
I can't thank you enough, said Mrs. Abernathy. I called Handy Andy, but he was too busy to come out. Something about a trip to Eau Claire to pick up some fancy tequila his son likes. Did you know Dean arrives back in town tomorrow? You know Dean, don't you?
At the very mention of Dean's name, I anxiously twisted a crick out of my neck. Yeah, I know Dean. I've been best friends with Andy since we were kids. Mrs. Abernathy didn't seem to bother listening to my answer.
Of course you know Dean. The whole world knows Dean. I have a teenage granddaughter in Indianapolis who is absolutely obsessed with him and his music. Apparently, she's planning on having his babies.
Oh, wow. I guess we all need goals in life.
I don't blame her. He's turned into something of a dreamboat, wouldn't you say? He's no longer that shy, skinny little boy who used to stand on Main Street Bridge playing his guitar and busking for pocket money.
No, he ain't. Anyway, if there's nothing more I can help you with, I'd best be on my way.
Oh, but of course.
Mrs. Abernathy picked her clipped purse off the kitchen counter and pulled out a $20 bill.
Here, take this for your troubles.
I waved a hand at the money. No, please. I'm just happy to help.
But I insist.
With a mischievous wink, Mrs. Abernathy tucked the cash into the string of my apron as though I was a stripper. Oh, well, thank you. But why don't I just add it to your store tab?
You'll do nothing of the sort. Just don't spend it all at once,
she advised, sneaking a firm pat on my ass to seal the transaction. I flinched, but Mrs. Abernathy didn't seem to notice. A happy, faraway look came over her face.
You know, I once felt the same way my granddaughter feels about having a rock star's babies. Not Dean, of course. No, I was madly in love with the great Liberace. What a ladies' man he was. A real tiger, wouldn't you say?
Yikes, where was this going? I should probably get out of your way now.